Hi friends, Laura here over at Hello Cute Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how to make this adorable sign. This sign is from the Dollar Tree that I used some vinyl using my Cricut, and then I painted some adorable wooden beads using my KingArt paints, and I can't wait to show you all about it. So these are the items that you'll be needing for today's project. I'm going to be using my Cricut Joy, and I'll be using the mat with some white vinyl. I have my scraping tool and my weeding tool. Scissors. I'm going to be using some wooden beads in various sizes. You'll need some paintbrush and paints. I like to use my KingArt acrylic paints. You'll also need some wooden skewers to paint the wooden beads, a chalkboard or wooden sign. I got this one at the Dollar Tree, and you'll also need some transfer tape. I'm going to be using my iPad, but you can certainly use your computer or phone, and there is an app to attach to the Cricut Joy. So let's begin. This is a sign I picked up at Dollar Tree, and you can certainly find a comparable sign at a craft store or online. This one was only $1. So what I plan to do is take off the string and attach the painted wooden beads around the top. But first we're going to make the sign itself. So we're going to use our Cricut Design Space and our Cricut Joy. So this is the Cricut Design Space, and I am going to look for an image to put on the sign, and I'm going to, let's see, we'll do create. And there are so many options included in Design Space, so I'm going to choose one of these for today. And I like this one, Created with Purpose. So we will click Insert. And then we need to decide on the sizing. This sign is approximately 5.5. So we will go ahead and do the max on the cutting mat for the Joy. So I'll do hopefully a 4x4. So to edit it, you will go to Edit, and we're going to change the height to 4. That will automatically change the width to 3.86, and that should work for this sign. So I'm going to hit OK, and I want to change the color. You don't have to, since I'm only using one vinyl color, but it helps to see how it's going to look. And actually I think I'll adjust it, so I'm going to unlock it and make the width 4 as well. We might be able to go a little larger, so let's try 4.5. Okay, so now I will lock it, and the width is 4.5, the height is 4. Wonder if I can change that. I think we're good. It's in white. We're going to go ahead and make it. And today I'm going to be using on a mat, and we'll position it so it fits on the mat perfectly. We'll hit next. And as you can see, the light is going to flash when it's ready. I will change the material to vinyl. Third time's a charm. This is premium or standard vinyl, so we'll do premium vinyl. And now that it's blinking, it wants us to load it, and it's going to calibrate the machine. And then you just hit go and it will start cutting. Okay, so the next step is we're going to weed the vinyl. And so we're going to take the part off that we are not going to use. You will go into these areas and poke out the items that need to come off to make the creation. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we have that taken care of, we're going to add our transfer tape so that we can stick this on our sign. And simply just add it to the top of the sign or the vinyl. Like so, and we'll use our tool, or you can use a credit card if you don't have this tool. But all these items are linked in my description, and I do receive a slight commission off the products, but it does help with this channel and creating new content for you. And then I'll just take this off to the back side. And in a perfect world, it should just come off to the transfer tape. Oh, need a little bit more work there. Sometimes it helps to go from top to bottom. Okay. Then we will place it on our sign. And let's see if we can make it even while videotaping. That looks pretty good. We will use our tool, scrape it on. Not quite there. So this is a chalkboard, which is a slightly different texture, which makes it a little harder to get things on. If this doesn't work, what I might suggest is just using a blow dryer or heat tool to kind of warm it up so it kind of fuses onto the chalkboard. Okay, ta-da! Well, that took a little more work than I thought. I think in hindsight I might use a stencil and then paint it on, but with a little bit of work and scraping and a little TLC, it came out perfect. Super cute, right? So now that the sign is done, we're going to paint the wooden beads. So I'm going to put this aside and we'll get started on the next step. Okay, so let's get started. We'll start with our first color and we'll get through our rainbow and then we'll show how to attach it to our sign. Okay, so I did put the beads on a plate, and this is how I would normally do it, but for making it look cute on video, I used the jar, which worked out fine, but this is normally how I would let it dry. I'd let it sit on the skewers and then you can dry. You can also paint on this plate as well. So now that those are dry, we're going to work on the last part of our sign. So let's see if I can take this apart, otherwise I'll cut it. Oh, it's welded in there, so I'm just going to trim off the edges for one side. We can take this off like so, and then ideally we should be able to string this through. Like so. So we'll manipulate it the way we want. I'll go ahead and tie the back. Let's see here. I think what we'll do is we'll just use our glue gun. Okay, now that the glue gun is warmed up, we'll simply glue the string on the back like so, pressing down. We'll let that dry. And there you have it, friends, the cutest little sign for my craft room. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you would like, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I look forward to sharing the next craft with you. Thanks, friends.